Good morning, folks. It's Ray Bessette here. I'm with my client Dwight. We just got done on, or just completed a leg workout. How you feeling?
Feel pretty good, Ray.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely much better now than during COVID.
Well, you know, when you're dedicated enough to come in on a Sunday morning to do legs, okay, that's pretty dedicated right there.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, so we got together today because we wanted to share a story. Dwight went through, or we all went through, the COVID experience in 2020, and still, of course, now. And because of that, a lot of people put on a lot of baggage or put on some weight that wasn't there before. And so I'm going to let Dwight go ahead and share with you his story and his comeback. And it's quite the story.
It is. Ray, before I came to you, we hadn't been at it this long this time. I think this maybe 3 weeks or so now.
Yep.
Okay, about 3 weeks. But when I came to Ray, I'm definitely shameful to say though that I think I gained about another 30 pounds. And this is all due to COVID. Ray and I did a great job before COVID. Man, I was down really good, looking well.
From November of 2019 to March of 2020. In that period of time, you lost about 31 pounds, I think it was.
Yes, that's right.
And then when COVID hit, everything shut down, and you got addicted to Netflix, right?
Yeah, I was Netflix and everything he was telling me I couldn't have before COVID, I was eating. So I mean, and here's the thing: one reason why I wanted to do this for sure was to show others that don't let COVID get you. I mean, yes, I put on a lot of weight during COVID. And honestly, I was almost to the point where, I couldn't really tie my shoes without having to come up for a breath. Just some of the things that I normally enjoyed doing, walking, long distances and things like that, I was starting to get a little winded. And, and it kind of, I can really say, since we're all friends here, I probably started to feel a little bit depressed too. And I knew I had to do something about it. And finally, I got to the point where I just could not take it anymore. And I said, Ray, will you take me back, brother? I got to get back to try to get back in shape. And of course, he gladly did that. Excited to see me, almost like he saw me for the first time. We're back at it again, and he's got my results here, and we're gonna talk about those. But I want to tell you though, don't let COVID depress you. You may have placed some weight there, and I think we all did, one area of our life or another. Mine just happened to show up here, but you can do some things about it, and it's really just starting.
And one of the reasons why you stopped coming because we shut down, and people that that had conditions that could be deadly with the virus, that's why it really your wife was instrumental of keeping you out of the gym. And of course, this isn't a gym either. This is a private facility. This is one person, one person out. All the equipment's brand new. It's all wiped down. You don't have anybody coughing, spitting, sweating all over the place. No loud noises, distractions. I even let people bring in their own playlist on their phone and plug it in. We played on a very nice high-powered sound system. So it's really kind of fun, really, right?
It really is.
So anyway, so we got Dwight on the scale the first time he came back, which was about 3 weeks ago, and now we got him on the scale, and there's a lot of dramatic changes here. Now you got to remember though, the bigger you are, the faster you're going to see results. But what we did was got back on track, went back to what we were doing before the shutdown of everything, and so Dwight came back. He came back at when he first started. He was at 346. Right. Remember that when you first started in November of 2019. When you came back in January, you weighed 341.
Right.
Okay, so you were just shy of what you went back up to. All right. Now we got him on the scale just a little while ago. Now he's down to 335, which he lost 6 pounds right there. Okay, but because it's a body composition scale, we want to find out where it came from. Did his 6 pounds come from water? Did it come from muscle? Or did it come from fat? It's very important that we know where it came from. If you lose 6 pounds, what'd you lose? It could have been 6 pounds of water. But this is a pretty remarkable report here because there's been a lot of shuffling of his weight distribution. And it's going to sound outrageous, but because when you start lifting weights, your ability to hold more water in the muscle cell is greater. So you're going to have more muscle, it's going to seem like you have more muscle, but it's like muscle's like a sponge. It's either like beef jerky or a steak that's cooked well. So like a sponge, it fills up with water. Your muscles get bigger, and you start losing fat. That's why your clothes start feeling better. That's why you can tie your shoes pretty well.
Oh man, yes I can.
Right, because you're starting to lose that fat, and you are also gaining or saturating your muscles with water, which is making you smaller and able to be more mobile. And your mobility just alone in 3 weeks has changed.
Yes.
Man,
I can't say I can skip, but I can skip pretty good now. So I can move real good.
Right. Okay. Anyway, so your fat mass. Okay, we have a way to. When you get on my bioimpedance scale, we can actually measure how much fat in pounds you have. You had 220 pounds of actual fat weight on you. 220. So if I cut off all the fat, put it on a platter, it weighed 220 pounds. Now, when we just did your weight, your fat weight, it's down to 199. That's a difference of 21 pounds. That's outrageous. Okay, so you say, wait a minute. If you lost 21 pounds of fat, how come your body weight only went down 6 pounds? Well, I can explain that too. Your fat-free mass, which is mostly your muscle, it includes your bones, your organs, your blood vessels, anything but fat or adipose tissue. Okay, you were at 121, okay, 121 pounds of mostly muscle. Now you're up to 136, which it looks like you gained 15 pounds of muscle, which folks, that's impossible to do. You just don't gain 15 pounds of muscle in that amount of time, okay? It's impossible. But the muscle is like a sponge, like I mentioned before, and it swells up. That's why a lot of times when people start to diet and if they don't have a bioimpedance scale, they think that their efforts are gone to no use. But what you're really doing is filling up more muscle with water so it's heavier, and you are starting to lose some fat, okay? And you proved it yourself because now you're much more mobile. Okay, so that's why the scale is crucial. All right, your water weight is almost the same as it was before. It's just a little bit different actually your water weight was 88% or 98 pounds. 99 pounds of water is what you're holding right now, which puts you a little bit dehydrated. But we did this in the morning too, so you're going to be a little bit more dehydrated. So anyway, so you're back on track, and we're back on the path to getting you back to where we were. And how about your meals, your meal plans and stuff like that? How's that going?
I'm sticking with it. I'm back to where we were before. And fit and firm foods and just working on a diet that Ray put together for me. I mean, coupled with the work and just being consistent. Matter of fact, Ray always says consistency, patience, and time. Those are the three ingredients you need to be successful. And I want to say this, that and this, I know there's somebody going to watch this video and you may look away and you say, oh, this is just another video. But then there are some that's going to look at this and it's going to touch them. I want to say this to you. If you are serious, this is just for the serious people though, if you're serious about doing this, about getting healthy, about getting your lifestyle back, this is where you want to be. Somebody's going to spend time with you that's not going to baby you, that's going to tell you what you need to get the results, and that's going to be just as committed to you as you would be to him. I mean, it's a mutual thing.
Oh, we're in it together.
Yes, we're in it together.
And I don't like to lose. And if you see these trophies behind me, okay,
That's right.
I don't like to lose. So that's right. So when you invest into the firm, you invest into me, and we're in it together, 100%. Yes. So I just wanted to comment on your Planet Pizza shirt right there. Yeah. I don't know if anybody noticed that, but anyway. We'll have to get you a firm shirt here.
Yeah, guy, excuse the shirt. I mean, it's just, remember, I'm trying to be consistent here. So I'm trying to I grabbed the first thing I could that would at least match what I had on. So
Yeah, the attire is everything, right?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Got to do something.
All right. Anyway, so this is Ray Bessette and Dwight. We're signing out, and we hope that you got some good information and inspiration off of this short video. And also, if you like what you saw here, subscribe to me. Or if you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. Okay, and we'll go from there. So let's all root for the Super Bowl today.
Yes.
And who are you taking?
You know, honestly, I want Brady to win.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Because I just love greatness. And I think him getting one more would just put him up there.
Yeah. I think the Chiefs might win, but I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go on record with the Bucks. I want to see the old guys. You know.
Yeah. I just want to see him do that.
Oh yeah. Well, all right. So anyway, guys, have a great day. Don't eat too much beer, drink too much beer, and eat too much pizza during the Super Bowl. Or come see me and we'll work it off. Okay.
That's
we'll
right.
Talk to you later. Thanks.